Middlemarch. Terry Eagleton's sophisticated reading finds George Eliot's attempting to recast historical contradiction into ideological resolvable form. This is a quotation: historical contradictions into ideological resolvable form. Commenting on the contradictions, he says that, and I quote, "The relation of humanity protects romantic values against aggressive rationalism, but by rooting those values in the human collective, it defends them equally against an unbridled individualism." Eagleton further alleges, and I quote, "a discrepancy between what the novel claims and what it shows." Unquote. J. Hill Miller's brilliant deconstructive argument would also have an belief that there is an irreconcilable gap in the novel's language and thinking, an example of which is that the metaphor of connectedness, the web and the stream, are undetermined by number of optical images of refraction and illusion. Dazzling as arguments there in their sharpness of inquiry, they too can refute by an equal exercise of deconstructive reasoning. This is demonstrated in David Lodge's recent essay on Middlemarch, which sees strength, not weakness, in the ambiguities. It is precisely because the narrator's discourse is never entirely unambiguous, predictable, and total interpretive control of the other discourse in Middlemarch that the novel survives to be read and reread without even being closed or exhausted. A different direction for approaching the novel is suggested by feminists who offer another range of interpretation. Chronologically, the earlier critics were likely to see feminism as a muted presence in Middlemarch, where patriarchal structures see control the choice available to women. According to this view, George Eliot was sympathetic to the plight of aspiring women who could fulfill their ambitions only through an agency of man. She prepares no ground for radical shift in gender or social relation. Also, a troubling contract who noted between the acceptance enacted by her heroines and George Eliot's own defiance of traditional restructure forces. Zelda Austin's essay, Why Feminist Critics Are Angry with George Eliot, 1976, sums up arguments upon the point. Thereafter, feminist reading of Middlemarch have often investigated the text from a socio-psychological base of discourse. Eliot's questioning of dominant structure where women are denied effective and constructive role in society.